Hey, what's up, guys? It's A-Wets. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Cedar Falls, Iowa, and this is a Broke Boy interview.
I found peace in the petals of the lotus. Notice that ain't nobody breaking up the focus. Magic with the pen and paper, hocus pocus. You can call me Moses, spreading like the plague. I'ma send a swarm of locusts, and it's looking like a Bible when I open up my opus. Hold up, jokers claiming they the richest, but their morals be the brokest. Fakers, wake up.
Like, honestly, when I first got into music, I was kind of more into like alternative rock, and like I would do a lot more singing stuff. And like I'd say like I've always kind of sang and like been, very loud around family members and friends and stuff like that. But like middle school, I'd say around like 6th grade, I started writing music, and then like middle school rolled around, and like I don't know, I kind of just like I got made fun of a little bit for like singing, and that kind of made me just like stop singing for a while. And then I started rapping my freshman year, and like got kind of decent at it. And I don't know if you know what the app Rap Chat is, but it's like a little thing you can like rap over and send freestyles to your friends. And like it kind of went viral in my school for a while. We were all sending shit to each other, and that just kind of, I guess, solidified me thinking that I wanted to do that. And so you just started writing more, and then when I got to college, I actually started taking it seriously. And my freshman year at Iowa, I like started doing shows and actually, putting out my stuff consistently. So I used to want to be a comedian before I did rap and before I did music in general. Like I was always doing wild ass shit in high school, and did like a streaking thing my sophomore year, and I was just always a troublemaker, and like I always thought I would do it like comedy. And then music just kind of really took a hold of me, and that became my passion. Like I still love to do little skits and stuff and have fun with my friends, but comedy was definitely like my first.
So performing was like
Yeah. I've always kind of wanted to be the center of attention, as bad as that sounds. But I played baseball in high school. That was pretty dope. I loved it.
played off in high school?
What?
You played off?
Yeah, I did. I pitched my junior year. I became a PO, and I only pitched, so couldn't really hit for shit, but I could throw the ball a little bit. I think like some of the first. I mean, obviously when I was real little, like Eminem and stuff like that, like some of the first rappers I heard. But like me getting into rap, I'd say like around middle school, I was listening to Odd Future a lot, and like Mac Miller, his old like frat rap stuff. And I was just kind of like, damn, this is dope. I think I could probably do something like this. And like in Odd Future, I obviously like Tyler, but Earl Sweatshirt was my biggest probably inspiration. Just like the person who made me kind of want to rap. Like I just listened to what he could do. Like I was like, how do you put that like make sense with like as much vocabulary as you just threw in there? And so I'd say Earl was my biggest influence. And then a lot of Mac, Chance the Rapper as I got a little older. Kanye, as far as like production goes and like just sound, like I always wanted to sound, like have my beats and my my sound be Kanye quality, and like so he was definitely huge. Let me think. How many do you need? How many? What?
That was good. That was good.
I said, wait, I gotta mention one more. I gotta mention my boy Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean, like singing is a big part of my music, and so like as far as vocals go, like I just. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely not like one specific thing I put, throughout all my music. I have kind of a variety of sound and whatnot, but like I try to be honest up front with everything I rap about and I sing about. I don't try to present anything false and be something I'm not. So just generally like putting who I am out there on, for people to hear.
Yeah.
If you please put this in the interview, Roy Blair is an artist that I've like really fucked with lately. I don't know if you know who Brockhampton is, like Kevin Abstract. Like his group has a backup singer who just released his first album called Cat Heaven. It's very alternative rock with splashes of hip hop in it, but his samples and sounds that he uses and just like the rawness of his voice, like it really like I don't get into like a lot of albums where I can listen over and over and over again without stopping and listening to something else. But like I just feel like I could throw his album on repeat and sit at work, and it's really cool. So I think like Roy Blair, Thunder, if you gotta listen to a song. And as far as like my favorite songs that I've made, My most recent release, I Don't Know, I'm Okay. It was a really hard song for me to make, but it means a lot to me. I really like the way it turned out. And Early Bird, the second or third song on my SoundCloud. Really like how the vocals turned out in that and the overall sound. So definitely check out those two for people on my SoundCloud. Oh yeah, definitely. Like my first song was called Not Your Savior, and like I'll be the first to admit, like it's not my most bars song, or it's not, you know, my best work, and like, but like I'm never gonna, I guess I would never like take it down, you know, because like I've grown a lot since then, like in a lot of areas, and like while it wasn't my strongest stuff, like it still was a point and a start to my career. But like funny story, actually, I used to kind of like I wanted to incorporate God into a lot into a lot of my stuff, but I just really didn't know how to do it. And so like there was a couple songs that I first released, I think Go to Church and Signs, that like they're good tracks, but I just kind of I didn't know how to like incorporate my beliefs yet, and like I think I'm learning to do that a little more subtly and without having to kind of stand out and be that level of, you know, that genre of music, you know. But I want to be as big as I could possibly get, you know. I want to be in arenas. I want to see, you know, thousands of people captivated, and I want to, you know, be able to have that feeling that, you know, of a small stage times 1,000, and like I want my, you know, my music to be industry standard, you know, consistently. And that's you know, I guess I don't really care if I'm the best of the best, that I'm you know Drake level, but I want my music to be heard. I want to have a feeling of accomplishment with it, for sure. I would definitely want that to be my main career. There's a ton of artists, you know, not just in Iowa City, but, you know, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Cedar Falls, Waterloo. There's a lot of young artists of all different genres, all different styles, that have a lot of talent, and like a lot of them have a little bit of buzz too. I think like a big negative though with the local scene is just like a lot of people, you know, aren't willing to work with each other, aren't willing to help each other and promote each other. And I kind of see if a little bit of success has gotten here or there, you know, it's quick to point out the flaws of that person rather than, you know, lift them up. And I think, you know, me, myself, and all the artists around here could do a better job of just, you know, lifting each other up, and because in the end, you know, that's what's going to bring more attention to the area rather than just a single artist. But I love a lot of artists around here, like my man Cuttis. Novet, obviously, did an interview with him. He's great. I've got a couple friends back home that in Cedar Falls that are really killing it right now too. And like with the people that I have collabed with, I've had a lot of fun with, and just to be able to, you know, connect with them in a studio and be able to see, you know, how they do things, you know, helps me grow as an artist, and hopefully helps them grow too. But it's really dope to see the relationships I've built through music. It's awesome. Yeah, I've done quite a few shows around here. This man has too, but yeah, it's really fun. I don't know if you know who Brandon Miller is, but he Shorty B, shouts out Shorty B. He kind of puts anyone that, you know, has a lick of talent and, you know, loves music on stage, and gives them an opportunity to sell tickets, you know, be a part of a show scene, and you know, if they do well at it, they can thrive at it, and it just kind of opens a lot of doors for other opportunities to do that too, if you do it right. So yeah, so April 21st we're bringing Blake Rules. He's out of Chicago, lives in the San Antonio area, I believe, right now. He's really dope. He's affiliated with like Palmer Squares and Nether Friends, if you guys have heard of them. But I talked to him, and he's coming down here April 21st at Yacht Club. Tickets are $7 in advance, $10 at the door. So you can contact me, hit me up on social media if you're looking for those tickets. We got me and a few other great locals opening too, so it's going to be a good night. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of actually finishing stages. I'm just waiting on the final mixes of a 6-track project. It's an EP called X-Files. It's kind of different from a lot of the stuff I've released. I've already released one single, I don't know, I'm okay, off of that piece. But if you know who XXXTentacion is, He's a pretty big influence on me. I really like his music, especially his softer stuff, where he kind of gets a little more introspective. Not a huge fan of him as a person. I don't condone what he did at all, but his music's definitely had a big impact on me. And it's called X-Files because it's, you know, kind of stuff that's deep down, something you got to dig through. It's a more serious album. And then it's also got pretty much all XXXTentacion beats on it, which I don't usually do remixes, but I just kind of really vibe with a lot of the, you know, things I was hearing, and just decided to put my own spin on a lot of his tracks. And then one of them is a type, like his type beat, and that's shaped up really well. Tells a lot about me, and that'll be releasing in late March. Just kind of waiting on the final mixes now, but I've put out several previews and stuff, so definitely make sure to check that out when it drops. Other than that, just I've got a couple singles, a couple things on the vault right now, a couple tracks with Cud too that just haven't dropped yet. But after this tape, I'll be releasing some, you know, more hype stuff. I'm AWETS. Follow me on Soundcloud at A-WETS. And this has been a Broke Boy interview.